I'm here with Steve Stephanitis, better known as Steph on the island. And Steph, you've been here for 36 years.
36.
36. So you know what's going on behind me really well, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do.
And that's the assembly of the Christmas tree here in Veterans Park.
Veterans Community Park.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Christmas tree, when it started?
We started out, we used to do this over at the Little Publix, as we like to call it, okay? And assembled over there and almost 20 years ago that Dave was going to retire and asked if I would take it over, and I graciously made the mistake of saying yes. And
How many years did that get you involved for?
17 years. And you know, once you've been in it, you stay involved because it's an important part of this community and what we do here. Wonderful people. The W on my hat stands for winners because they're all winners here. They really are.
A lot of volunteers.
A lot of volunteers, people that really care about the community more so than anything else. And we've been assembling these people for all those years. Initially, it was the Italian American Club, and there still are some members that are left from when I started 20 years ago with this. And it's been a really great time for everybody. And we used to have a little branch that stuck on top of a ladder or something like that, and we didn't have a tree per
Like
se.
a Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Yeah,
almost.
like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And you know, Marco is so unique and so it's unspecific to anything. It just, people love to have fun. The opportunity came up a few years ago, like I say, 20 years ago, to have gotten a tree. What it was, like I said, it was just a branch that they put up there, but it didn't make a difference what it was symbolic of the season and the wonderment of everything.
So this modern day tree, which we probably have, I don't know, 3 or 4 dozen volunteers back here, and they're fluffing the branches.
Yeah.
Yesterday they started hauling out the framework of this, and today is when they assemble the, what would you call that? The branches.
The branches
And the lighting.
fluffing of
The fluffing
of the branches.
And then here pretty soon they're going to go ahead and raise it into
They
position.
will plug the branches onto the various little tubes that are on there that hold them in place. And there is a real science to it. And what we're fortunate is that the folks from Conde Cooling and Electric, okay, they, and under the tutelage of Greg Schneider, who is just a spectacular guy.
I spoke with Greg.
Yeah, you did. He's just a wonderful guy, and he's been sort of overseeing that portion of it for a number of years now, and we're fortunate to have people like Greg.
So Steph, can you tell me how many lights are in this tree?
You know, if I could do that, I'd be on Jeopardy. No, I really can't. There's a lot.
There is a lot.
know-
And it's a good thing Conde is involved.
That's why Conde is involved.
'Cause-
Besides the fact Greg is a great friend and he knows what he's doing with this.
The size of the electrical cords and whatnot are
yeah.
pretty impressive. This
No.
thing is overbuilt, if anything.
I did some research where we could find one because a few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, is when we replaced the old tree.
Oh,
Because it was just getting, it was in tough shape. It really was.
so did you? So were you able to find a frame? Is this something that was?
No, this is
pre-made or
something that is
custom
made. You'll find them
fabricated?
all over the country. They're a great. It's a great product, and we've been able to raise the money for it due to the generosity of a lot of businesses, individuals, that kind of thing. Christmas Island style years ago used to be funded by the Florida Water Services or something. It was called that, and we were very fortunate to be able to raise the money and buy a new tree.
Do you recall what the cost of this current tree is?
Yeah,
Ballpark?
we probably spent about $38,000 for
Wow.
that tree, and then the next one, which was a little bit smaller, ended up going to Founders Park.
And that's on the corner of Barfield and Collier, correct?
That's correct.
Right.
That's correct.
I can't imagine how many family pictures have been taken in front of a tree like this.
Phenomenal. In the evening, all throughout the Christmas season, after it's lit, people are always coming over and stopping.
And you've always had plenty of volunteers to luff the branches and do the assembly?
You know, originally when we bought the new tree, the Italian American Club were the people that always helped us put it up, take it down, and it just always, they would come out in droves to help because they were the original ones that had bought the first small tree that we had.
Well, when you come to Marco Island, make sure you come to Veterans Park and see the Christmas tree when it's lit at night. It's beautiful. Bring your camera, bring your family. Thanks, Steph. I can't thank you enough for the history.
Hey, thank you.
Of
Thank you very
the
much.
tree here at Veterans Park. Steph, if there was a message for the community that related to the Christmas tree here in Veterans Park, or even the Christmas tree on the corner of Barfield and Collier in Founders Park, what would it be?
I think it would be that this tree exemplifies the quality of the population that lives here. That's really what it's all about. It's about the people that live here. They're great people. They do an awful lot, and I just can't tell you. I'm from a small community up in New Hampshire, and I always thought we'd be losing the community spirit when I moved here. No, you don't lose it at all. It's as strong here as it was back home, as it is in the homes that you all come from up north. I mean, that is the great thing about Marco. It exemplifies America and the people that make up this great country.